Mike Mullen from MikeMullen.net. We got the results from Atlanta. Sunday night, Atlanta Motor Speedway. Kurt Busch beats Matt Kenseth and Juan Pablo Montoya. A heck of a race. If you missed this one, you missed a good one. I can't believe they can't get the crowd down here. This is one of the best tracks on the circuit, maybe the best track on the circuit next to Talladega. Fantastic racing, 3 wide, the drivers love it. It was a good race. It was a good race. The last 30 miles, I'm still trying to sort it all out. All I know is Kurt Busch versus Juan Pablo Montoya going into the last 10 miles. Juan Pablo's charging, Kurt's holding on, and the next thing you know is Carl Edwards, and he's 157 laps down, runs into Brad Keselowski. They got a thing going. NASCAR needs to sort that thing out. I know, let them race, boys, and all that sort of stuff. This was pretty bad. Up on his roof, down the front stretch, could have been in the grandstands. Think Talladega, April 2009, reversed. Carl Edwards almost went in the grandstands. That's not good. That's not good. They're going faster here than they're going at Talladega, and they crashed. Kurt Busch wins. Carl and Brad again, and NASCAR says, well, we'll think about it for a while. NASCAR parked Carl after the incident, but only 3 laps to go. What difference does it make? I'm thinking Carl shouldn't have chopped off Brad early in the race. They've got a thing going. He tried to get an inch. He should have known Brad's not going to give him the inch. Carl's up in the wall, gone. And then they come back out. Why NASCAR let him come back out, I don't know. It's like Bristol. And he flips Brad. Not cool. Not cool. NASCAR needs to work on that. The story today, a lot of storylines. This is a beautiful racetrack. And I really wish that more than 50,000 people had shown up for the thing. The storyline, aside from the Brad Carl Edwards thing, was Ford. Okay, it's been a Chevy year so far. They won the first 3 races. Well, this was Ford. In fact, 3 of the top 6 were Richard Petty Motorsports Fords. That says something to me. Matt Kenseth finishes 2nd. Hey, the Stealth Bomber, he's pretty good. He's cool. Him and Todd Parrott, they got something going. Juan Pablo Montoya got screwed up on the last restart, spun his tires, got snookered. Kurt's down the road. Matt comes on, finishes 2nd by about 4 lengths. Good finish. Good racing, good finish. A little too much excitement. We'll let boys be boys. I think that's a little over the top right now. That's because we have to rethink that stuff. But what I'm looking at is we've got this great race in Atlanta. Grandstands weren't very packed. And now we've got an off weekend, so there's nothing to follow up with. Should go straight to Bristol. Need to rethink the schedule. I'm hearing they're going to do something with California Speedway next year. Maybe do something with Las Vegas Motor Speedway next year. A lot of tweaks for 2011. We're dealing with 2010. What happened to Kevin Harvick? What happened to the Richard Childress guys? Hey, they weren't even in the game. Kevin did come on late. That was good. But tires, Goodyear had a new tire here. A lot of guys were complaining about tires. Jeff Gordon among them. Jimmy Johnson was so ticked off he left without even saying a word. Mark Martin, who did the tire test and who was the fastest down here, spun out, blew a tire. There was something strange about the Hendrick cars having problems with tires here. Maybe it's something that they do with the camber on the right front tire that didn't work with this tire. A lot of guys are blaming Goodyear. Me, I'm not. Goodyear brought a good tire. Good grip, very fast. Live with it. I remember 2 years ago when Tony Stewart was complaining about tires. They were too hard, they couldn't drive. Well, Goodyear gave them a tire they could race on. Goodyear gave them a tire they could race on. You couldn't go over the edge. Too many guys went over the edge. Hey, that's not Goodyear's fault. That's the crew chief's fault. When Jeff Gordon says, I don't like these tires, sorry, Jeff. Your problem, not Goodyear's. Kurt Busch, no problems. A little bit of chunking, 40 laps in. Juan Pablo Montoya, no problem. I'm thinking that Goodyear had a good tire. It was a great race. Kurt wins. And now we get a weekend off. Where's the continuity in this sport? We've got to look at the schedule and figure out what's going on. It's just my 2 cents worth. Mike Mulholland from MikeMulholland.net. Sunday night, Atlanta Motor Speedway. Kurt Busch beats Matt Kenseth and Juan Pablo Montoya.